know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
And guys, we know that you come into every game with a chance of winning, but they were just totally outclassed.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game, and that sticks with you a little bit.
Here's Flash. Pass to Capella. Outside Johnson. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Thompson. Harris with it. And Harris throws it down.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
Here's Flash. Ivy defends.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Three-pointer. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Flash. On the money from 12 feet away.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Thompson. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Ivy outside. Unloads from 13. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
And that's an encouraging sign from Ivy. A good rhythm mid-range shot.
Outside Young. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Not only is Young an excellent free throw shooter, he's also mastered the art of drawing those fouls.
And he makes both free throws. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He played a great game against Indiana, and he gets it to go. Flash has got 6 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Harris. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
And this is where Cade Cunningham is showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. It's him special.
Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Capella with a block. Outside Young. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3. 5 points in the game.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Hawks trail by 3. Johnson inside. Harris on him. Duren with a steal. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Thompson passes to Ivy. The rebound by Atlanta. And they've been quite the story in the NBA this season, stringing together 22 wins in a row and looking for more.
So few teams in the history of the NBA have ever put a streak like this together, so it's really impressive. My prediction, the streak.
What creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
Pass to Flash. From deep, Johnson. No luck on that one. Detroit leading by 5. Here's Ivy, and here's Duren.
Atlanta foul, number 22. First personal foul. First team foul.
Ivy outside. Shoots from 12.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Flash the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Johnson. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You got to expect Johnson to take his shots from outside when he has them.
Ivy outside. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Young. And it's Cunningham missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Duren against Capella. Pass to Flash. Now Johnson from deep. Hits the trifecta. Johnson's got 6.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Thompson passes to Duren. Here's Cunningham. And here's Harris. From the arc. And it's Cunningham missing. Atlanta's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Flash. Now here's Bogdanovich. Shoots over Thompson. Bogdanovich, no good. Thompson passes to Harris. Here's Cunningham. Launches it. Harris misses. The Hawks have gone 6 of 11 so far. Outside Young for 3. And Ivy pulls it down. The Pistons have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. And it's Cunningham missing. The Hawks leading. Here's Flash. He's got 6. Pass to Johnson. Nice D from Thompson.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Duren. Yep, count it. Duren's got his second basket on the night.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
And at 6'10", Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Stewart outside. Ivy finds Cunningham. Takes a 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard, and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Three-pointer, Stewart hits a three-pointer.
How about Stewart stretching out the defense, and not something we see from him a ton of times.
Outside Hunter. Here's Rizachet. He's averaging about 6 points per game. The kick to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Flash. That one's wide left. Well, the Pistons shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Ivy against Young. Ivy passes to Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Oh, a strong finisher at the rim. That's Jalen Duren.
And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they look inward, trusted each other and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Pass to Ivy. On the wing, Thompson. Stewart outside, and the officials will call the illegal screen here. We see a ton of teams shooting more and more threes nowadays. Here are the best in that department. The Hawks in second.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
And some changes here for Detroit. Tobias Harris checked in for Duran. Fontecchio comes in for Thompson. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Here's Flash. He picked up 36 points in their last win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. The Pistons leading. And here's Fontecchio. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Ivy. Harris left side. Outside Hardaway. Here's the three. Flash grabs the miss.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
He drops it from range.
Hunter in rhythm is a much better shooter, and that shot looked nice.
Harris a screen. And here's Ivy from the arc. Gets the three ball to go. Ivy's got 5.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Pass to Rizachet. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good to see Rizachet attacking like that. When he sees the lane open up, he gets real aggressive.
Well, the Pistons shooting 55%, an ideal start so far. Ivy against Young. Fontecchio left side. Back to Ivy. Pass to Stewart. Stolen by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Rizachet. Finished off the break. Risachet's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And there's the ability to finish for Rizachet. Nobody scares him at the rim.
And here's Harris. Back to Ivy. Stewart, a screen on Young. From deep three-point range. Ivy's shot is off.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
I just love the ball movement.
Pistons trail by 4. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hardaway, the pass to Ivy. Harris on the wing. Off target from outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey. Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. And the Hawks making a change here. It's both from the stripe. 9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harris outside. Over Hunter. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Pistons trail by 6. Paul Reed is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Simone Fontecchio. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Hardaway in at the point. That's the group for Detroit starting the second.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Bogdanovich gets that steal, and now they're off to the races.
The Pistons shooting the ball at 48% so far. Fontecchio outside. Hardaway with a screen on Bogdanovich. 13 feet out. Pass to Stewart. The three is up. Rebounded by Daniels. Atlanta leading by 8. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pounded by Harris. Shot left block. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Hardaway. Still no points. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
Hunter finds Okongwu. Fires from deep. Hunter can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Harris passes to Fontecchio. Now here's Reed. Pass to Hardaway. Three-pointer, Stewart. They get it back. Harris outside. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Harris has got his second bucket on the night.
Beautiful in the mid-range there. Sometimes it looks automatic for Tobias Harris.
Bogdanovich with it. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bojan Bogdanovich. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
No, the thing, B.A., I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He's gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
Here's Bogdanovich following the score by Detroit. Pass to Daniels. There's the three. And Fontecchio pulls it down. Pistons trail by 6. Outside Hardaway puts up a three. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Rizachet. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Yeah, great look for Rizachet. Close in, gets it done.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Stewart. The rebound by Atlanta.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Hardaway. Now Harris. Back to Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Free throw line jumper. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 10. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hunter. Daniels passes to Hunter. And he makes it. Hunter's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Here's Hardaway. Misses the baby hook. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Here's Rizachet. Back to Daniels. Right side, Hunter. Yep, that one goes. Hunter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Harris outside. Pass to Stewart. Fontecchio outside. Harris outside. Over Rizachet. Harris misses.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Bogdanovich. Rebound Detroit. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. Hardaway, the pass to Reed. Back to Hardaway. Will it go? The rebound by Atlanta. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in the game.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Daniels. Goes back up. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Here comes your Piston Tank Squad. Show them some love, man. Piston fans, now on the court, it's your Hunt Squad. Everybody get down. Let them hear you. It's t-shirt time. I said it's t-shirt time. You gotta make some noise.
Checked in for the Hawks. Here's a look at some stats for Jalen Duren.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Pistons trail by 17. Stewart outside. Young against Cunningham. Fontecchio outside. Back to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Over Young. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Cunningham's got 13.
And Cade, well aware of the clock winding down, did not rush.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Duren. Puts it up. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Flash, that's good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And it's Cunningham missing. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Outside Bogdanovich. Let's go with a 3. Detroit with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
This is why Duren shoots such a high percentage. He picks those smart shots within his range.
Here's Flash. Up and in on the layup. He's got 14.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Cunningham against Young. And it's Cunningham missing.
The defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
The kick out to Young. Johnson passes to Flash. Back to Johnson from outside the arc. Buries it from 3. Johnson's got 9.
And this is why the coaching staff just continues to encourage Jalen Johnson. Dynamite off the catch.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Put your hands together. Hit the Pistons. Break the dance groove.
So for the Pistons, Harris is checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Fontecchio. And Ivy subbed in for Moore. Risache, he's checked in for the Hawks. Atlanta on D. Duren, the pass to Harris. Cunningham with the ball. Pass to Harris. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
One shot.
Brent, he might be a year or 2 away, but it's all starting to come together for Cade Cunningham.
Well, B.A., the playmaking is certainly there. His vision on the floor, knowing where his teammates are. He's picking and choosing his spots a little bit better offensively to try to dominate 6 or 8 minute sections of the game. So Cade Cunningham is continuing to grow.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
Yeah, it could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie. So it's Atlanta now, following the score by Detroit. Young, soft touch off the glass. Young's got 12 points in the game.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
Cunningham passes to Duren.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
13 foul.
Ivy outside. The rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. Shoots over Young, and it's Cunningham missing. Atlanta leading by 21. Right wing. Pass to Flash from downtown. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Cunningham on the wing, guarded by Young.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
1:27 left to play in the second quarter. Thompson passes to Ivy. Pass to Duran. It's stolen by Okongwu.
When you're in tight quarters, that can be an awkward pass to make.
Here's Rizeshe. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you gotta be excited about Rizeshe's future in this league.
Ivy outside. Now Cunningham. This one for three. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Pass to Flash. 43 seconds left in the first half of this game. Shot clock at 6. Johnson for three. Knocks down the long J. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
We've got 22 seconds left in the second. Here's Cunningham. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Cunningham's got 23 points.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Young can't hit. And so it's Atlanta. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Pistons trail by 21. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Flash in at the shooting guard position. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. The kick out to Young. Pass to Johnson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Johnson's got 15 points.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Flash. And a minute played as the second half gets going. That's off. 7 for 12 now. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Johnson. There's the triple. And the Hawks with another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Ivy outside. Back to Cunningham. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Shoots over Young, and that's good from 17 feet. Cunningham's got 25 points in the game.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Here's Flash. Ivy defends. Johnson passes to Young. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Pass to Thompson. And here's Harris. Thompson, a screen on Johnson. And here's Harris outside. And Young pulls it down.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Johnson passes to Young. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaxing the defense.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Young.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
And the Pistons call time here. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Atlanta, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And check it out, Detroit, pretty far behind right now.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system, but he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside. And so much reliance for this team on Capella and his grittiness to do the little things on the inside. They love that work ethic.
Now here's Cunningham. 25 points in the game, and the basket is good. Ty Johnson. Now here's Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Launches a three. The Pistons clear it. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Harris. Cunningham on the wing. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Cunningham's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Duren with a steal. Now Ivy. 5 points in the game. Cunningham, left side. Shoots over Young. And again, it's Detroit.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Atlanta leading by 20. Outside Young. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Sinks it from distance. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
Well, great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Pass to Harris. Fires the three. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Flash, the pass to Johnson. Young inside, defended by Thompson. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one. Cunningham passes to Harris. Young against Cunningham. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Flash. Ivy defends. Johnson for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
3 points.
Young's got assist number 8 now on the night. Detroit has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Out to Thompson to end the run. And Young pulls it down. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
The Hawks have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Flash, the pass to Capella. Here's Flash. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Duren. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hawks.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
He's off on the first. And some changes here for Detroit. Stewart comes in for Duran, and Fontecchio's subbed in for Thompson. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich, and the second free throw is good. Well, the Pistons shooting a disappointing 38%. Ivy outside. The three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists in the game. Atlanta has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Young from long range. No good.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Fontecchio, the pass to Harris. Looking to get it going. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Johnson. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
The free throw drops for Harris.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Ricochet, he's checked in for Atlanta. Daniels comes in for Trae Young. Well, the Hawks shooting an efficient 55% in the third quarter. Here's Ricochet. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Love to see that from Dyson Daniels. He's a gifted passer.
Detroit has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And here's Ivy from the arc. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Hunter, good.
Really good passing wing. Ricochet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Picked by Stewart. Here's Cunningham. Nice shot from the wing. Cunningham's got 11 in the second half.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for the Hawks, Johnson, Jalen Johnson, 2 shots.
The first one falls. Reed's checked in for the Pistons. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Here's Cunningham. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The Hawks have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. Johnson with it. Lets the 3 fly. And Cunningham pulls it down. Inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Cunningham seeing the floor oh so well in his young career.
Lays it up and banks it in. Okongwu's got 6.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Reed, no good. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
It's the dance dance. Get ready, everybody. You're going to see yourself on the screen and show your best. Ready? Let's go!
Hardaway's checked in for Cunningham. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Nance, he's checked in for Johnson.
Substitution on the court.
Atlanta's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. And here's Hunter from the arc. Hardaway grabs the board. Pass to Fontecchio. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Detroit shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Fontecchio taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one's no good. And the Hawks shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. Nance outside. Pass to Rizachet. Three-pointer. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
So good off the catch. The defense has to guard Rizachet better than this.
And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Stewart. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Pass to Fontecchio. The 3 ball. Sinks the tray. Fontecchio's got 4 points now in the quarter.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Nance. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 1:49 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. To the inside. It's stolen by Okongwu. And now the Hawks on the break. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. The 2K leaderboard showing us the best free throw shooting teams in the league. The Hawks #1.
This squad will punish you every time you let them get to the line. It's something they've worked on as a team, and now they're reaping the rewards.
And Detroit making a change here. Sasser's checked in. And there's 1:38 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Stewart. Hardaway on the wing. 4-3. The rebound by Atlanta.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Sasser. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. And Hardaway good for 3. Hardaway's got 6.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
Pass to Okongwu. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Reed. Hardaway, the pass to Reed. Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
At the line for your Pistons.
The first free throw is good.
Reed, 2 shots.
Good on both.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Okongwu finds Hunter. Back to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Drills it from deep. 10 points for him.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Sasser. And again, the Pistons missing. And for Atlanta, they're shooting about 60% for the game. Nance outside. And it's all from three-point range. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Reed. And here's Sasser. Fontecchio outside. Misses the three. Jalen Johnson. He's been the guy making things happen for the Atlanta Hawks.
Flash passes to Zeller. Nance with no one around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Reed misses.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive.
Here's Flash. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generations. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Sasser. Nailed from three-point land. Sasser's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Yeah, and they have dialed up Hunter's number. He's a big part of this offense.
Now Sasser. Outside Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
There's the drive. Hunter for three. Second shot opportunity. Launches it. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And Hunter can really do damage from deep. The defense has to get out on him.
Pass to Sasser. So Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
And here's Cunningham following the three from Onyeka Okongwu. Back to Cunningham. Tries again, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
The former #1 pick, Cunningham, has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Nance. Fires the three. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. And stolen by Okongwu. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And Okongwu slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set. Well, sometimes you tell players You can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Daniels with it, covered by Cunningham. It's stolen by Duran. Now Detroit moving it up. Ivy, no one around him. And the three off target. The Hawks shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Three-pointer, Daniels. The rebound by Ivy. Ivy's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Roddy. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And, well, Detroit shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Ivy kicks to Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Out to Harris for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 8 now on the night. Down low from 12 feet out, and the shot is long.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Here's Thompson. Duran trying to break free. Thompson misses. Atlanta shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. To the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Flash.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Pass to Roddy. The Hawks working the ball around. Daniels from outside. Duran pulls it in. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham kicks to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Here's Duran. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, positioning and size win during the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
Daniels passes to Nance. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham with it. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Trey, leadership is such a key part of that point guard position, so what do you focus on with that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court. That translates